The three children Jack Nicholson refused to recognize. Jack Nicholson has 6 children, but only 3 of them have known him as a dad. Nicholson's first child, Jennifer Nicholson, was born in 1963. That was during his marriage to Sandra Knight. 7 years later, he fathered son Caleb Goddard with Susan Spock. In 1981, Nicholson welcomed his third child, Honey Hollman, with Winnie Hollman. He shares his daughter Lorraine and son Ray with Rebecca Broussard. In 1994, he welcomed his youngest daughter, Tessa Gourin, with Janine Gourin. Caleb, Honey, and Tessa are all estranged. Let's take a closer look. 1. Caleb James Goddard, 52 years old. In 1970, Nicholson starred opposite Susan Spock in 5 Easy Pieces. Their relationship soon became romantic. Spock became pregnant during the filming. She went on to marry Mark Goddard while she was pregnant. Goddard adopted her son, Caleb, but they later divorced. Nicholson paid for Caleb's university tuition. He supported him in private. But in 1994, Spock wrote a letter to Vanity Fair. She revealed the truth about her son's paternity. Jack Nicholson was furious. He publicly denied being the father. Then he called Caleb to explain himself. Nicholson said he was angry with Spock for going public, but he also called Caleb's son. For the first time, Caleb has followed his estranged father's footsteps. He is an actor and movie producer. 2. Honey Hollman, Duffy, 42 years old. Honey Hollman was raised by her mother in Denmark. She now uses her husband's name, Duffy. Nicholson had a fling with Winnie Hollman in the 1980s, but it's not clear if he has ever met Honey. She was born in Copenhagen while he lived in LA. Honey briefly took up acting, appearing in the 2010 Danish film Empire North. Then she moved to Ireland, where her husband is from. Honey Duffy helped him manage his pub, The High Horse. In 2019, she opened her own organic grocery store in Ireland called Cult Zero. It's a zero-waste and plastic-free shop. 3. Tessa Gourin, 28 years old. Nicholson has never publicly acknowledged Tessa. In fact, nobody had heard of her until February 2023. Then she wrote a piece for Newsweek, revealing the truth.
In all of my 28 years of life, we have never had a relationship.
She wrote, Tessa lives in New York. She has made several trips to LA to meet her dad. He was clearly uncomfortable during their interactions.
I don't hide the fact that Jack Nicholson is my biological father. Why should I? But it makes it that much harder when that absent parent is actively in the lives of their other children, which is the case for me.
In a later interview, Tess admitted they hadn't spoken in years. Apparently, Nicholson has zero interest in his youngest daughter.
My mom wanted me to have a relationship with him, but he said he wasn't interested.
Nicholson does support her financially. For years, Tessa didn't want to go into acting.
I was afraid people would think I was tacky, or that I was riding off his coattails.
But she's changed her mind.
This person doesn't want me in his life, so how would you use that to your benefit?
It seems we may see all 3 of Jack's love children on screen one day.